I'm late, but I'm here. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? It's your boy, the King. Ooh, ha ha. No, I have not seen the Doomsday trailer. How is it? I'll watch it tomorrow for a news section. What's up? What's up? It's actually peak? Woo! Okay, good. All right, give me a second, chat. Be right there. Okay, I'm here. Let's get ready for Hunter Hunter. Hunter x Hunter. Sorry, I just was working the fuck out. Where's the chapter at? Okay. real quick. How do I sound? I've got you, chat. How do I sound right now? Do I sound good? Do I sound okay? Do I sound X, Y, and Z? Like, how do I sound? Because I've been doing a lot of audio testing. Because I realizing that I think my gain for my Go XLR was like peaking way too high for some weird reason, and so I've been adjusting my gains here and there, making sure things sound. I sound good. Okay, good. Yeah, because I've been noticing that in some programs when they render out the videos, the gain for the audio is too high, and so there's like too much static or there's too much peaking and popping here and there. So the videos that I haven't done for are already done. I'm not gonna, one of them being Hitsugai sucks. So it is what is there. But I have to change it for the future to make sure I'm not peaking so much. Hey, sounds like a big bug. Hey, appreciate you, big dog. Much love. Arigato gozaimasu. Okay, now, on that note, turn up the music higher. I can almost hear your voice. Cute. All right, what's up, man? When Kingdom read his peak right now, yeah, I read Kingdom. I read Kingdom, was it 2 days ago? Was that, no, 3 days ago, on Friday, right? That shit was great. Shit was great. I did not do though my tier 3 on Saturday because Saturday was the Reverie. So, which had a good Reverie. We had a very good Reverie. But let's hope we have some good chapters for today. I hope we get a 20 chapter Year for Togashi. I really, really, really do. I really do. Also, hey, Amro, much love for the 60 months restart for 60 years. 6 years of King greatness. Thank you for the quality content. Aloha, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for being 6 years in the realm, dude. Ever since COVID started, appreciate you for being here for so long with your boy. No doubt about that. My God, dude, I can't believe it's been 6 years since COVID. My goodness, it's kind of freaky actually, because it feels like those 3 years, 2020, 2023, just don't exist. I feel like a void century or like a void 3 years. They just never Nanimo Nagata, like they never happened. Okay, yeah. Reverie was fun. Reverie was really fun. I actually got a few video ideas from the Reverie, most definitely. Okay, but that's One Piece stuff. We are here. This guy. Hunter. So, this is chapter 414, Friends. Yoshihiro Togashi. I've been watching Cole since 2014. Yeah, some people have been here for a long ass time. They've seen the valleys, they've seen the peaks, they've seen the entire process come through. Appreciate you guys for being here for so long, all right? It's not a dick measuring contest, though. A fan's a fan, all right? A fan's a fan. Appreciate you guys. No doubt about that. Now, this is, oh shit, this is Camp Lazarus. Okay, the Seven Princess Camp. What's going on here? What's going on here? That's one of Benjamin's boys. That's one of Benny's boys. Yo, that ass? This is before they announced martial law, right? Because he just killed him. I think this is one of the Princess Guards. It's not a hunter. Yeah, but I think, okay, so I think this is one of the guys that works for Lazarus, like one of his guards. He just kills him. Oh yeah, this is what I've been waiting for. Really gets me, really gets my drilling going. So kill this guy, cloak and dagger style. This other dude gets the pillow. He gets the pillow over his mouth and stabbed in the skull. Yeah, the top bunk takedown was absolutely insane. Climbs over like a cat with his build, swoops in, covers the mouth, stab him right through here, right through the bottom of the jaw. Instant death. And then this guy right here covers his mouth, stabs him right in the forehead. Yeah. Martial law. He's This guy is fucking freaky. Oh my goodness. Where did Benjamin find these guys? Like, where is he pulling these weirdos from? This is insane. This guy is such a freak. Martial law, martial law. 5 more minutes. I just can't wait for the order. I'll kill everyone who resists. I'm a fighter, not a thinker, baby. Please, someone kill this guy. Oh, do not let this guy go on a crazy spree. I mean, to be fair, camp 10? Yeah, because they're aiming at Lazarus right now, so, or Fugetsu's camp, I should say. They're just aiming. No, Kacho is camp 11. Fugetsu, they're aiming for Camp Lazarus right now, so them losing guys is good for them. Either way, right here. Uh-oh. 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 Yo, Lazarus's camp is getting shit on right now. I think it's still Camp 7, yeah. Hey, something's going on with something's going on with the First Prince's personal guards. Let's tell our prince. Squad out. It's Rice. I'm coming in. His Highness is sleeping. Talk to me. Basho, I'm awake. Ah! Can you get me some water? I'm parched. 2 of the First Prince's men are in front of room 9 with machine guns. Hulkenberg's? Oh, shit. Hulkenberg's room. Something is going on with the dead 9th Prince's room. Oh? It started. What? Yo, Lazarus. Damn. Lazarus. What the? Magnificent. Bro, Lazarus caught this quick. He caught this quick. So I think there's a chance we get conversation with between Saradic and Kurolo. I hope so, but who knows? Because I do want to know if there was a reason why they specifically targeted the Kurta clan. If like they were given orders by somebody, and maybe the orders were given by like Saradic. Like, so let's say Kurolo got the orders from Saradic way back when to hunt down the Phantom, the Kurta clan for their eyes. You know, shit like that. Either way, it started. What? Special martial law. He's calling Hulkenberg's death a terrorist attack. Or he could make it look like Hulkenberg was behind the whole thing. Heads up, y'all. Don't resist. Put down your weapons where they can see them. They'll start shooting as soon as the order goes out. Really? So the plan is to have them be defenseless? Well, I guess for the net users, that's never possible. But okay, so the plan is to show no resistance, so they're least likely to get killed. But we'll see. Come here. Stall Benjamin's guy. They won't mess with the Hunter Associate. Oh, they won't mess with the Hunter Associate. Just freestyle some excuse. I think he's sleeping. If people are on the move out, there before orders drop, they've already hit him up on wireless. Hurry! Don't let him. Don't. Okay, wait. Let me again. I said it wrong. Jesus Christ. If people are on the move out there before the orders drops, they've already hit him up on wireless. Hurry. Don't let him out of the break room. Okay. This is an order for all of you. All of y'all. Get rid of every bit of stash in the bedroom. Throw it all in the pot and burn it now. Really? Come here, Rice. So any excuse they could have. I thought we had to deal with the Justice Department. Just once martial law hits, the military will control everything. They won't cut us a slack. If the ship becomes a military dictatorship, they can throw the book at you for anything. What's the point of just do it? Prince's orders. Black guy's walking. Black guy sees this guy dead. Oh. Throws you. Yo! Order the fuck up. Why'd you kill him? Huh? It was self-defense. He attacked first. Put down your weapon and explain what's going on. Depending on the circumstances, judicial review may be necessary. I don't have a problem putting it down. Weird. Who's checking whom? Fucking face off over here. Like it's a Western right now. Like, who has the fastest ability? Draw. This is the 9th camp, Hulkenbergs. No response from anyone inside. It's treason as far as the royal military is concerned. The purge under martial law came sooner than I expected, but that's convenient for me. My ability to kill with my stinger ball while keeping them inside my N isn't cut out for group combat between Nen users to begin with. I'm pretty defenseless inside my N. It's risky enough letting people inside your N. You can't use Gyo at the same time. Even a pistol would be fatal. Okay, huh. But he does have a one-shot kill thing. So even a pistol will be fatal. Not to mention, it's physiologically no easy feat to maintain N while so many ambiguous characters roam about. Physical attack, physiological pressure, or psychological, not physiological. Psychological pressure. There we go. Info from 5 senses, then attacks. The wider you can cast the N, the riskier a clash with someone else becomes. If I run into an ability that automatically attacks someone who's using N or Gyo, or a tag team of one guy using N while the other emits Nen bullets, I'm a goner. Okay, that's very, very specific counters, but I'm guessing that's going to happen at some point, so we'll see, because you're mentioning them right here in the story. Accurate Brigade guy is encouraging more of my rivals to become Nen users. It's becoming impossible to keep using Stinger Ball on the Queen what? Hold on. Big words, boys. Big words. Surreptitiously, right? Yeah, surreptitiously. That's what he means. Surreptitiously. I'm going crazy, right?
Surreptitiously.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, there you go. What the fuck? Yes, I had a hard time saying that first part. Yeah, surreptitiously. Okay, there we go. Hey, this much of the Oriflex? True. Much over the $5. I think this is Togashi hearing all of the Nobunaga slander over the years with his N, saying no one is a skilled fighter with it because of his control. Oh, okay. So I see what you're saying. So having an N field is dangerous as hell because it weakens your Nen to more folks. But Nobunaga's ability is based on an N field. And once you enter his zone, he can just cut you down with really, really, really fast speed. So it's like a buff to Nobunaga's sense, because you're seeing how this guy, one of Benjamin's boys, how he has an issue with controlling his N, because using his N, yeah, he has a one-shot Stinger B thing, but at the same time, even though there's a one-shot killing B, he is very vulnerable in this N field. Nobunaga's the reverse. He's deadlier in this N field. I get you. So I don't think there's any slander for Nobunaga like that. I mean, I'm surprised. Is there actually slander for Nobunaga? There's no way. That's kind of crazy. Like, who the hell slanders Nobunaga? Okay, either way. So it's again, surreptitiously. My ability would be most effective if a prince could be confined alone and under surveillance. But once the princes are held under martial law, it doesn't even have to be my ability anymore. Meaning, my ability is no longer needed in this succession battle. So he says. Hey. We go in when the order comes out. Roger. That's why they paired me with Chiyamas. Or there's no, Chiyamasi. Chiyamasi, there you go. Chiyamasi. Yoshi, Yushohi. There you go. Yushohi. Are you ready for this? Of course. There is no Fraudo Nobunaga. There is no Fraudo Naga. That's ridiculous. The slander in question over the years. What the fuck is this? There's actually slander for this? Let me see this. You guys are crazy. He disappeared an instant from my N. Careful, he disappeared from my N. 4 meters. This is uncalled for. This is uncalled for. This is unwarranted. Nefer Pitu is like literally one of the greatest we've ever seen. That's fucking Zeno Zoldyck. And Kite is Kite. Like, what the fuck is this? Come on, boys. Nah, this is uncalled for. Wait, how long was this ago? 8 years ago. Ooh, 2018. My God. And people moving like this to slander Bunaga? Once you're in that zone, it's death. Damn near. Okay. I did not know people had Nobunaga on Fraud Watch. That's shocking to me. That's actually kind of stunning. Nobunaga's on Fraud Watch? This might be even old, not gonna lie. Considering the characters in play with Neferpitou and Kite and Zeno, yeah. I can see this being like a thing during the command arc, for sure. Without question. But mind you, like, for him, it's like an attack-based thing. Then with the sense of the end field is different entirely, you know? For him, end is like, once you're in my zone, you get cut down. Because nothing escapes that zone. Okay. Chiyamashi's ability, Mute King, the invincible hero. Lord of the Flies. What the fuck? Okay. Whoa. That's a callback. Manipulative, coercive. Touching a volunteer for a period of time can make him invincible for an equal amount of time. Once that time runs out, Zetsu is forced on you for 100-fold for the same amount of time. Oh, damn. So when they say 100-fold, like you're invincible. So let's say he touches you for 4 minutes, and then after that you're in Zetsu for 40. That's 100-fold, or not? No. That'd be 400 minutes, not 40. It'd be 400 minutes. Yeah. Hey, Aldo, much over the tier 1 for 25 months. Appreciate you. No doubt about that. Appreciate you. Once that time runs out, Zetsu is forced on you for 100-fold for the same amount of time. After the Zetsu period, you receive a third of the damage you would have taken due to a rebound of your own aura. That's interesting. So you take only a third. So let's say if you get lit the fuck up, like you get Jotaro'd Orad for like Steely Dan, and you're in this invincible state, you take the damage after the performance is up, but it's only a third of that damage. So you can still survive. So you can survive probably several fatal blows and be good. Note, a symbiotic attack from the team of Nen users can't be blocked. Really, I've confirmed with N that they're only one person inside, but depending on the total damage that's nullified after the invincibility ends, I'm going to die. We'll see. Because the problem is that right now, if they're gonna be inside, I mean, to be fair, we'll see. There's only apparently one person inside Camp Hulkenberg, but we still don't know what happened to the arrow that Hulkenberg fired. We still don't know what happened to that arrow. 1, 2 is that Hulkenberg's boys move different. When Hulkenberg's boys power the fuck up, taking 1/10 of that damage and you're in trouble, because these guys are creating Eren Yeager rumbles across the entire ship. So be warned. All right, that shit ain't no joke. I noticed while 8th Queen Oito was passed out with Kurapika, I had to change his diaper. Yes. I was confused and upset, but looking at 14th Prince Wobble, I mean, he's not the prince, but when I looked into this baby's face, I don't want to be rude, but none of it seemed to matter. My duty was to take care of the two of you, so I kept doing my job. There it is. I see a baby, I have a duty, and sorry. But I'm worried about the real Prince Wobble. I'm sure she's somewhere safe, but what's going to happen to her? I can't really say. It will depend on the last prince standing. If, as Kurapika says, there's no resolution before we reach land, could the surviving princes all be saved? There are 2 major problems. First, Beyond's curse, if the requirement to activate it is to officially, is to officially participate in the succession battle. Prince Wobo won't be included, right? But in case participation in the seed urn ritual activate its. So all you need is just, he's theorizing, he's not too sure, we don't know yet. But if all you need is just the seed urn ceremony, that changes the ceremony, that changes the entire thing. It's quite possible. It's inconceivable for someone to complete the ritual yet not participate. Furthermore, since the prince was born recently, if they didn't have enough time and the curse had to be activated once on board somehow, okay, Mr. Beam, much love for the 13 months, Kingu, appreciate you, no doubt about that. What is this though? This baby. Hold on. So is it possible that, wait. So could the seed urn ceremony and everything else transfer to the baby? This one? No way. This baby could be cursed? Is that possible? Yes. In fact, I felt something like a Nen fluctuation close to the prince shortly after we came to our quarters. I was turned away and it was just for a moment. Oh, fuck it. Okay. Interesting. I was turned away and it was just for a moment. I have no way to find out what it was now. An unidentified assassin's Nen, or could have belonged to the first prince's Nen. First prince's men. There you go, not Nen. Men. As for the activation conditions, we can only ask Beyond himself. It's possible I could absorb Beyond's ability with my chain to find out. That would be fucking crazy. Kurapika absorbs. He uses the dolphin to absorb Beyond's Nen. Oh my god. But it's probably very difficult to fulfill the conditions to activate the curse. If I remain unavailable to clear the hurdle, I'll die. That's suicide. The most realistic thing to do is to negotiate terms with Beyond. But Kaken will never let him free, and Beyond himself won't want to leave. They have a mutual interest in him staying put until we reach our destination. Yes. It's doubtful he'd admit the curse is his doing either. Okay. That's probably the case as well. But we know based on one of his daughters. And we see with Fury Cove too, apparently, who's one of Beyond's kids, which is crazy shit. Kurapika, I'm sure you're aware, but there's one condition that's a sure thing. The Hunter Association giving him a pardon? Yeah, I kind of see that happening too. I ain't gonna lie to you, dude. Yeah. The problem is that the Hunter Association can only have so much power, especially when you go to a new continent, let alone going to where Beyond wants to go to in the Dark Continent. So it's like, what the fuck can you really do? You know? It's like, I can kind of see that. Bill kind of sus? Nah, I think he's right. Exactly. Beyond will take the bait. Out of the question, it was Chairman Netero's last order. His order was to bring back a solution to the calamities. It could be a win-win if we play it right. No, there's a contract with V5. We can't involve the entire Hunter Association. First of all, Beyond is willing to sacrifice his own children to realize his ambitions. He never talked about the curses, the crux of his plan. And if he did talk about it, it could be a trap. That's why we're going to set a trap of our own. Remember that woman's ability? Maybe we could somehow. So just how Fury Cove is gonna try and trap or try and fool Beyond Netero by having this man Benjamin become some sort of greater entity, and that's the plan there, to ascend to being a crucible for the Kaken Empire in the future. We're gonna have our own counter plan for Beyond too. Okay, so now we're involving Beyond Netero specifically in the workings of the princes in a more meaningful way. Yeah, apparently you're right. A Nen Spirit Beast, apparently, yes. Remember that woman's ability? Maybe we could use it somehow. Casually putting a clause about abilities or using the penalty for breach of contract, there must be something. Bill, aren't you on Beyond's side? Why are you doing this? Huh? Eesh, I'm glad you're not I'm glad you're not on Beyond's side. Phew. Creepy, huh? What just happened? Oh, whoa! Dialogue. I don't have a commitment or a deep connection to still do what he says after learning what he's done and what he plans to do. Hmm? Sure, you're the type to stick to your guns once you commit yourself. A lot of villains are like that. Fantastic. Doesn't a lot of villains, he says. Huh. Doesn't make me want to hug out. Doesn't make me want to hang out outside of work. Somehow I don't think that's a compliment, right? Villain, excuse me, sir, what the fuck? My goal has shifted completely to protecting the queen and prince. But so he says, but I'm a little ambivalent and I have my own desires as well. Our people get priority, but isn't there a way to just stop the whole succession battle? I think the Ha will get one of the families? I think the Ha will get on board with the Ha? Wait on. The Haley, the ZU, and the Char. Wait on, who the Ha? Oh, Hunter Association. Yeah, my fault. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, my fault. I think the Hunter Association, just say fucking Hunter Association, dude. Jesus Christ. I think the Hunter Association will get, or the HA will get on, or just abbreviate it. Jesus. I think the HA will get on board with undermining the succession battle. None of the associates want to continue bloodshed. The ones who fear it collapsing and losing the protection of the spirit beast are the current king and the diehards who want to be the heir to his power, Beyond and the higher ranking princes. Come on, there you go. The HA band together to block Beyond's curse, weakening the Kakin's dynasty, and instilling the cleaner princes for new management is a good idea. B5 will go. Okay, so now there'll be a potential subplot where the Hunter Association actually want to see the Kakin Empire weaken, and in doing so, they have to fuddle with the current succession battle, because this battle is also creating the power of Nen, or the swell of Nen, to amplify the winner's Nen beast in the future, ideally. Okay, so for the Hunter Association, if the ritual fails in some way, that's good for them, because it only weakens the V5. It only weakens the V5/V6 and the Kakin Empire. Okay. The Hunter Association band together to block Beyond's curse, weakening the Kakin dynasty, and instilling a cleaner princes for new management is a good idea. B5 will go for it under the pretext of saving the princes who are hostages of the curse. Releasing Beyond is fine as long as it's not permanent. Okay. Get him later on another charge. Dealing with the curse now is top priority, right? I know more about Beyond than you, so hear me out. He's capable, confident, and a man-child who loves strategy games. He'll take a challenge and won't refuse a game of cat and mouse. He'll talk about the curse because it's essential to his plan. He wants to talk about it. This annoying confidence is rooted in his elaborate scheme. That's why the Hunter Association should bring a stop to this succession battle. Yappin' next yappin'. We got it. Oito? Huh? There's a second problem still. Oh? Pardon me? The second problem is that you yourself don't know where Prince Wibble is. I don't know what kind of arrangement you made when you made the swap, but you figured she would be safer if you didn't know. Is that correct? Yes. If you have no idea, if you have no idea, that means we can't refute the possibility that she's actually on board the ship. This has been the problem. Here we go. Yeah, man. This is the problem. Yeah, I mean, so it was a smart move because with interrogation, and I don't think she knew beforehand, but with then powers, if she knew where the prince was located, or the prince was located, her actual child, then it would be easy, or there could be powers, or with certain techniques, they could get that information out of her, obviously. But if she has no idea, then she has no idea. However, that means she can run the ship. But sure, that can be possible. How do we prove that to the military? The first prince clearly hasn't abandoned the possibility. They'll be investigating on her. They'll be investigating on their own. Oh. The texts just keep on flowing and going forever. Hold on. Second. Swig it up. Not gonna lie, taking a kid to the continent is then. Yeah, but remember, there's a lot of folks that are downtrodden. Like, you have the higher ups, of course, but then you have folks that are downtrodden, that have very poor lives, where they live as it is, and so they want a chance to escape and build something new. Boom. It's like, I mean, okay, it's not on the same level, obviously, but there have been folks that have been very adamant about if we could go to Mars, they would actually go to Mars and build something there. Now, when push comes to shove, how many would actually want to go to Mars and try and build colonies on Mars? Yeah, but folks are adamant about it, and I think the same thing here. So not to the same extent, obviously. There's been a spat of murders on the lower tiers, so they're cracking down. They're probably rechecking. The Haley doing crazy shit, dude. There's been a spat of murders on the lower tiers, so they're cracking down. They'll probably they're probably rechecking IDs against passenger data. Yes, I've asked Pion to verify all passengers under 2 years of age. Since I haven't heard back, there's no official hits. I'll have them recheck with a higher age. There could have been false reporting. So it said, but they're babies. They can't be older than 3. Come on. If we don't find her, she's not on board. So we can prove she's not participating, right? No. The doubt will always remain. Oh no. Hey, Kurapika, you don't have to be so blunt. There's no point in sugarcoating it. And it's actually better for us anyway. Huh? Really? Hey, this much of that. Appreciate you for another $5. I see you. A question came up in this chapter if they wanted to confirm Wobo on the ship. Why does Kurapika use his Ballinger ball on the layout of the ship? I don't know if it would work that way, because I'm pretty sure there's probably requirements there, a field where it actually is effective. I think you also don't you need items too to like also search out, like, do you have an item on you that belongs to the actual son? I mean, your actual daughter? I forget, but maybe there's reasons why he just can't do that. But that is a fair point. That is a fair point. Why not just have the Ballinger ball, like, okay, where's Prince Wobo? But like at the same time, though, would it tell you that's on the ship? Okay, I guess we don't know the conditions. Well, like for example, like let's say the ball points out, east. Does that mean that it's back in the continent, or I mean, I guess west here? Does that mean that it's back in the human world, or is it just west of the ship? And so now he has to move around. Yeah, he has to go and move around the ship himself to see, which he can't do because he has to make sure he has to. If you have, we don't. Oh, I mean, yeah, okay, yeah. I guess if they have the layout of the ship or a map, fair enough. Fair enough. That is fair. He used it on all of York New, though. Yeah, but that's one city. We're leaving the human world. We're literally like a week. I think a week and a half or a week from the actual human world. Like, this is a way bigger area. I don't know if this actually still works. But hey, we'll find out. Maybe. Okay, so he said she sells, she sold by the she. Okay. Since the baby swap was planned, the military will act accordingly to what is most detrimental to them. In this case, Prince Wobble is still eligible and somewhere on board the ship. Until that is completely refuted, they'll have to strategize for it. The best we could hope for complete refutation is first, the king officially declares Prince Wobble ineligible. Or second, Prince Wobble is proven to not be on board. Not being discovered does not count as proof. Interesting. Okay, that makes sense. With the second option, we have to prove that everyone who leaves the ship during the battle loses eligibility. Damn. Participating in the ceremony was the condition to be eligible. It'll be difficult to prove that the one who was at the ceremony was your sister's son. And what if the real prince swapped with your nephew and somehow escaped after the ceremony? You can't refute that. As long as the doubt cannot be removed, the higher ranking princes will assume that Prince Wobble is on board. Even if she's discovered outside, we'd have to prove that eligible princes will lose eligibility once they leave the ship. So, as long as they don't find her, they won't admit she's not participating and won't hold it against her. Yes, that's right. They won't be convinced until Prince Wobble is found somewhere. Put another way, they have to keep looking until she's found, and they need to make it clear one way or another, so they can be the sole survivor. This Nen system and how it works is very complex. The fact that even this situation right here, you cannot allow, almost like the Vegapunks on Naked Island, you cannot allow for a single person to be Prince Wobble. Because if a single person, whether they be masquerading somehow with abilities as an adult, whether it be actual child, but like whatever is going on, if they're still alive and then they're on board a ship, then it's cooked, right? So they have to exude manpower to always be in search of Prince Wobble. Even though this is the fake Wobble, it doesn't matter. They have to do it. It's mandatory, which they can take advantage of. Let's see here. All this means that as long as she's not on board, she's invincible. The high-ranking princes won't be able to find her or determine her eligibility. This gray area will perpetuate. She will inevitably be lower in priority as a target for the nation. But if she was targeted with Beyond's curse, if she's outside, whereabouts unknown, there's nothing we can do. That's right. That's right. There are two paths to this. There are two paths to a solution. Elucidate Beyond's curse and find out whether Prince Wobble is a target. If she is, we'll have to identify Beyond's child, who is the curse sacrifice to undo the curse ASAP. The others to find out where she is. She's invincible within the succession battle, but the opposite is true in the case of the curse. If she's a target, we need to find her ASAP and ask an exorcist what to do. Okay, so we have outside assistance then. We need some lads outside then. I don't know. We're back in the human world. Yeah, or Rib Baby. In terms of undoing the curse, the end result is the same. I split them up since the approach is completely different. Whether we remove the source of the curse or remove the curse from the target, we don't have enough time or enough people to do both in tandem. So we should take the first path. It goes well with Fifth Prince's Longi's contract fulfillment. Tupac. But we need to assume the worst to prevent it. To solve the second problem, assume the curse is directed at Prince Wobble and try to protect and exercise her. I like to hire a Hunter Association search party for the prince. Wait, you can do that? Wait, can he still make moves? Can he still make requests to the Hunter Association back in the human world? What? All right. I had a crazy idea, but probably not. But they're still hunters, aren't they? The only other niggas he would know would be going and Killua. Because every, I think, member of the Zodiac are here on the ship. His master's here too. All the mafia guys that he knew are dead for the most part. Melody's here though, and Melody is only the person that he remembers from the mafia days. If he knows, no, Kai's not a Hunter Association member. I don't think. Well, he is. No, I guess he still is. So maybe he knows Kite. The only niggas he would know would be Gon and Killua. That'd be kind of crazy. Oh shit. Look. Okay. We need to assume the worst. Yeah, so he wants to have a Hunter Association party search for the. But hold on. Can he even do that? Can he make the phone call back to the Hunter Association headquarters in the human world? How? Really? I thought you guys were like beyond range. Beyond Netero's range. All right. I'd like to confirm once more. I know it's a fact that you don't know where she is, but don't you have a way to contact someone in case of emergency? Oh. Yo, Oito! Stop holding out! Really? She's still holding out even now? They aren't beyond range. Zoom next. I mean, normally I look always to the right, so I've trained my shit. I'm good, boys. Like I always look here on the screen, like next to chat. He doesn't overestimate his abilities, so he doesn't overestimate his ability. So he doesn't prematurely equate the conclusion with the truth, even when he uncovers some fact. And he knows that the queen's ignorance is the greatest weapon. That's why he'd keep quiet. Damn. Our worst case is that Prince Wobble is on board and is the target of the curse. We can find where she is. If we can find where she is, I should say. We can get the help of hunters back home. Yeah. Could you tell me? Until I find out about the curse, the worst case was that they'd find her after the king was chosen and she'd be killed along with the rest of her family. Nah, Nen. Prince Cacho, she got the JoJo's Part 4 hands. She looked behind her. Elfin lead hands. Reached out from fucking God knows where and took her out. So, Nen can make it possible. As crazy as it sounds, that even though it's like, in terms of scale, planets away, Nen from the Dark Continent could probably reach, or at least the outskirts continent could probably reach Nen back home. The Dark Continent, I don't know. Nen there's just, who the fuck knows what they're doing, okay? Dark Continent be doing some weird shit. Prince Cacho proved that leaving the battleship is a felony punishable by death. Yes. As Skripika says, my admission could be a strategy to survive the succession battle, so there's no punishment. But the moment her ineligibility is proven, we will be criminals. Mm-hmm. Our hope was that Prince Hulkenberg, Big Hulk, our hope was that Prince Hulkenberg would survive and become king. But now, yeah, he's dead, quote unquote. I have to trust in the limitations of the succession battle and pray that she's not cursed. If the Hunter Association can protect us, there are lots of hunters with different standpoints. They can be of help, but I can't say you should trust all of them. But I can say with this certainty. Okay, I'm zooming in. Here we go. This is easy. Chad, this is easy. Like, I know ball. Hey! Much as $5. If Nove sets up a whole. Nove! Oh, shit, that'd be crazy. Yo, what you just said, I know you're gonna say. Nove would allow them to actually get to or get within the ship or leave the ship through and back to human world. That's crazy. That's crazy. You just saw it and I didn't see shit. Listen, I tell you, I've been doing this long enough so I know how to play this game. Whenever there's a big thing, I have to zoom in. I just literally look to the top right corner. That's it. It's not. I look right at my screen. It's hella simple. Look right on the screen. Boom. That's it. End of story. If Nove sets up a hole in his dimension in the human world, fake continent, and then dark continent, can't that act as a fast travel system? It could. Yo, what if it's moral? That'd be kind of fire too. I promise. I have friend. No, it's not. There's only two niggas. Ogashi. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way, shot. Hold on. Where's the Leorio arc? I need some time for Leorio. I promise. I have friends I can trust more than myself. I swear on my life. They will protect the prince. Okay. Stop! Okay. Okay, Togashi. Okay. We somehow got Gon, and I see that hair. That's gotta be Killua. We somehow got them involved in the current Kaken arc? Nah, it's crazy, dude. That's fucking insane. The mission is to find Prince Wobble, the daughter of the 14th Prince of Kaken, daughter of Queen Oito. And the mission is to protect her or find an exorcist to remove the curse that's on her, beyond Netero's curse. Therefore, null avoiding what one of his sons or daughters has on. That's crazy. That's fucking insane. Where's Leorio content? That. Where? Where is the Leorio content, man? It's insane. Nah, I mean, he only gets one like spotlight that involves Gon after the command arc, which is great. We need more. I just want one arc of Leorio moving like this. That's all I want. Like, where, like, just give me one arc where Leorio moving like this. Fuck, man. One. We find a way to bring back Going to Kill a Dope. Where's the Leorio season? Oh, man. He's on the ship, which is crazy. He's on the ship. Him and Cheeto, they are doctors on the ship that have been taking care of a lot of the wounded patients because of all the killing and that kind of stuff because of the Haley family. So they've been taking care of a lot of people. But there's nothing else. Like when, what is it? When Hulkenberg was dying, really Balsaminko, you see Cheeto and you see Leorio trying to take care of his body. Fuck, man. This is crazy. Leorio is the Usopp of One Piece, of Hunter x Hunter. No love. Oh, that's sad. Oh. The way Togashi treats Leorio is the same way Or treats Usopp, dude. Video? I mean, maybe. Maybe. This is insane. This is tragic, dude. Where's my Leorio arc? Oh, good shit. Listen, sometimes Twitter fucks it up, okay? Not my fault. When is Leorio season, bro? This is criminal. This is fucking criminal, dude. Like, when is Leorio season, dude? Like, give me cry faces, bro. Okay. Dark Continent Trust? Oh, wow. Nah. He ain't go Dark Continent Leorio? Nah. Leorio is at most gonna be in the outskirts doing shit, but the Dark Continent shit? Hell no, dude. Okay. So we have Gon and somebody else, and he's traveling. Kurapika. Oh my god. Look at Killua and Aluka. So he kept his promise. Killua just out and about with sis, quotes, just looking around town having fun. He kept his promise. Because, I mean, to be fair, it's been like a few weeks, right? So it hasn't been like too much time. So it has felt like a lot more time because it's been like, how many years have you seen Gon to Killua? Probably like 10, 9, 8 years since we've seen Gon to Killua. 12? Has it been 12? 10? Yeah, like 12, 10 or 12 years, something like that. 14, there's no way. It's been a while. It's been a long time since we've seen Gon to Killua. A mission from Kurapika. A relative on my mother's side works at a post office in Yamato. Send her a coded letter there without a return address. They'll intercept it and fill in the return address and then send it to Kaken. Code as unable to deliver due to unknown address. Since it was never delivered, there will be a record of it. Using that loophole. Fuck. Okay. Time left until... Bro, we're not even like halfway through this, dude. Time left until the end of the Succession War. 49 fucking days. It hasn't even been 1 month yet. And already this shit is ridiculous. We still have a month and a half left of just slaughter of plots, machinations, plans, plays, nen abilities, and the Phantom Troop and Hisoka are still doing shit too. And then there's the Mafia families that are running around trying to kill the Haley, and the Haley have to deal with the ZU and the Char. Bro, is there more niggas on the ship? Like, are the Greed Island guys there too? Is Razor there on the shit too? Please, like, nah. Don't do it, Togashi. Please, there's too many guys here, bro. There's too many. Bomber, no! Or no. This time it's Kurt peeking out with the stub arm. I have to deal with Bomber again. Like, fucking Christ, man. Any Chimera ants in this mug? Is Gyro here? Oh my god, dude. Okay. They're back. That's great. All right. I'm impressed. We found a way to bring back Golden Killua after... I wonder if that's what Togashi had planned to do originally or not. I'm not too sure. Because it's been 12 years since they showed up. So I feel like maybe he had the intention to not have them be focused at all for a period of time. But we'll see. Holy fuck. Okay, I'm impressed. Next chapter, POV switch? Yeah, I think so. Next chapter, we're actually gonna switch all POVs to this guy. Trust. Okay. Holy shit. Woo. The boys are back. The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. Okay, we're good. Wow. That was actually a bold move. And I feel like, you know what it is too? I feel like maybe Togashi feels, or because mind you, this should be happening all before Benjamin institutes martial law. So martial law is happening really soon, no matter what, which is fucking bananas. Think about it. Like, we're still gonna get martial law at some point. So like what we got in chapter 409, that chapter is still yet to happen because we went back in time. So this is all before martial law, and I'm guessing that's probably a good thing because it kind of shows you that before Benjamin instilled martial law, they were able to get messages out to back to the hunters, going to Killua to try and find Prince Wobble. And I wonder too, let's say Benjamin does win. The problem is that if Wobble has something to do with the ceremony and then they undo the curse on Wobble, not only does it fuck up the plans of Beyond the Tarot, but it also probably fucks up Benjamin's plans too. Because Benjamin's whole thing is based on utilizing all the Nen that the ceremony itself is creating, that's coagulating, and it to use that to ascend to like some sort of Nen beast godhood. But like what Kripke said a few chapters ago, the entire process is very delicate. And you need to have all these things play out with all of the bodies of the princes, including the kids, doesn't matter, including their spirits, dude, they somehow got Kacho's body back, even though she died off the fucking ship. Like, come on, bro. So there is a very delicate process to this whole thing, but without Wobble, even though it's one small piece, the whole thing can come crumbling down. And he could maybe either A, not ascend at all, or B, when he does ascend, he was nowhere near as powerful as he thinks that he should be. So that's to be very, very, very important too. Holy shit. I have a theory. Ooh, okay, what's your $10? I see this. I have a theory that Beyond will use Parson's ants to act as a tool to prevent Hunterization from interfering with this with his plans. Really? Really? The ants? How? But Gon and Killua will handle on their way to Wobble. Okay, that means that, okay, so obviously he's probably aware that because of what he said, what Kirby said, I think two times ago, he's probably aware too, Beyond the Terror is aware, that Wobble on the ship is not the real Wobble. So somehow, some way, he got orders out from his cell to Pariston, to the ants back home, Wobble, X, Y, and Z. Okay, we'll see. Though, actually, does Gon have Nen now? Does Gon have Nen? It's only been a few weeks since well, I guess to be fair, he already had Nen before, so I guess his learning curve to relearn Nen will be very, very quick. It's only been a few weeks, honestly, since I think what happened during the command arc, or when his body got healed. We don't know. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to assume that because he already had Nen before, he has a very sharp learning curve. Yeah, he has to relearn Nen again from scratch, but he's already learned Nen before, so he probably very easy to do it. Doomsday, I'm gonna do reactions to that tomorrow. Tomorrow on my news reactions, I'm gonna do Doomsday reaction to that tomorrow. I will. Over 340, Jesus Christ, man. 300 and has it been that 345? When this drop? Yeah. Go. Oh, 2022. I thought it was, no, wait a minute. Hold on. It's been 4 years. Or is that when they actually dropped it on Viz? Yeah. That's the that's the transition date. Yeah, that's the transition date. Bro, give me Jin. It's just he's so dialed in right now. It's fucking he's so dialed in. All right. Yeah. He's a fucking psycho? Good. That's what I want to see. All right, buddy. That's it. Oh my god. Going and Killua are back. They're back. Fucking back. I love it. I'm gonna see you cats later. I would stream video games, but not enough time to really go through a substantial streaming session. And also, I do want to do some video work too. So yeah, I'm gonna do that instead. I'll shoot tomorrow though. Tomorrow I'll try earlier. We'll get the news section earlier, and then I'll get the gaming after that too. No. I do play Rivals today, but it probably won't be a short stream because I need to do a Patreon stream tonight too. So that's what I'm still working on my scheduling because the other things that I do try. I need to basically get my work-life balance in order. Essentially, I have a hard time doing that, and maybe because I do too much content in general. But I feel like if I just do things early in the day, that should resolve itself just naturally. Either way. I'm not gonna stream Rivals today, but I'll probably stream tomorrow, and I'll probably start Sekiro this week too for gaming. And then we'll go from there. That's it. Everyone, take care. Stay safe. No. I'm gonna do Sekiro first. After that, I may go to Ghost of Tsushima, but I'm gonna do Sekiro first. So I'm gonna see you guys on Patreon later tonight for anime reactions, show reactions. So until then, peace out. Stay safe. Until next time. Have a nice one. Oh, they're back, man. They're going. This is exciting. Woo, this is exciting. Going and kill her back. Fuck. Okay. Okay. Good.